Welcome to my YouTube channel, ViBE on Live. You already know, I'm Stony. Okay, so this is going to be all zodiac signs, Aries through Pisces, of what you need to leave behind in 2024. You can't take this with you. Okay, this can't come with you in 2025. So when tomorrow comes, you need to leave it in today. Certain things need to, yes, today's the 31st. It's New Year's Eve. I should have put that in the title, New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve release. These are things that's in 2024 that needs to stay in today. You can't take it in tomorrow, guys, okay? All right, so let's start. Let's begin. These are going to be time stamped, so you could just go straight to your sign, or you can watch all the signs. Okay, this is live, so there's no pause, there's no breaks, so I need you guys to meditate for a second while I get things set up, okay? I'm going to take a little time, let a few more people come into the live. And let's begin with Aries. Okay, Aries, what do you need to release in 2024? Baby, you cannot take this with you in 2025. Okay, so I better not see you with this type of baggage in 2025, honey. Let's see. Unfortunately, these will not be personal or in-depth. Okay, this is just a collective reading, so I'm just going to touch the surface. If you would like a personal or in-depth reading, leave a comment below. I'll get back to you. Dwelling in the past. Aries, you cannot dwell in the past. I don't care if it happened. I'm telling you, when tomorrow comes, we're not even talking about today. We're not going to talk about 2024. We're not talking about 2023. We don't forgot 2021. 2020, we don't even know. Stop dwelling in the past, especially when it comes to your emotions. Okay, Aries. When it comes to lovers, stop thinking about Tom from the past. Stop thinking about them old friends from the past. Whoever was in your heart from the past and they're not in your present. Or, you know what I'm saying? If they're not in your present, that's it. Stop dwelling on the past. Okay. Oh, you know what? I forgot your overall energy to let go as well. Hold on. Let me give another shuffle because that felt distorted. Like, yeah. Let me give it one more good shuffle. Clear out this energy. All right. Yeah, that felt good. Okay. Your overall energy is Arcturians. So let me tell you what you need to leave in the past as far as like your overall energy. Stop being caged in. Okay? You're not a bird in a cage. Go outside, go be free, get outside this little bubble. Okay? You're protected, but you might be a little overprotective, Aries. So stop feeling cagey. Okay? Stop being uptight around people and got your collar up, Aries. You know how you are. Okay, so you must be an introvert. You might feel uncomfortable around people, get a little anxious, a little anxiety. Stop that. If you're weird, be weird. If you're quirky, be quirky. Be your daggone self. You're an Aries. You're the I am. Okay? So stop being all uptight around people. Stop being bitchy. Okay? It says that. Stop having that little attitude. Okay, Aries? Stop being a bitch. Okay? Stop the chi. Start the chi. Okay? Do some, yeah, what they call that? Tai chi. What they call that? Tai chi, yeah. Don't be the B-I-T-G, but do some Tai Chi, okay? Now, oh, stop flipping on people. Stop being flippant. Stop going off. Aries. Aries, you know you're the god of war. Stop it. Leave that in 2024. Okay? Stop getting mad at people for nothing, being uptight, people getting on your nerves because they, they're not up to your part, whatever the case may be. Relax. Ground yourself. Come back down. Okay? Come back down. Stop being irresponsible. Not saying that you are, but just in case, leave that irresponsible energy in 2024. Stop being irrational and let go of superstitious. Okay? We're not superstitious. We don't, oh, I'm not going to walk under the ladder because, I mean, it's common sense. You don't want to walk under a ladder because the ladder might fall. You don't want to walk, but you're not going to say that it's bad luck. Okay? We're not going to be superstitious no more. Are we Aries? No, we're not. Okay, good. So let's get into some other things. So stop dwelling in the past and be more social. In 2020, yeah, 5, be more social. Okay, it's telling me that you're a little stingy in the pockets. Okay, you have money, but you're quite stingy a bit. All right. I also feel like your emotions are also tied to your money in some type of way. So maybe you feel good when you have money. You need to feel good all the time. Okay, don't just when you're broke, feel good. When you're not broke, continue to feel good. Okay, when a tree got leaves on it, you need to stand strong. And when the trees are bare, you still need to stand strong. So I feel like your emotions are tied into your finances. So let that go. Be happy all the time, not just when you got money in your pocket. Okay, spiritually, you need to start breaking generational curses. Okay, leave them generational curses in 2024. Whatever your mama did, save it. Whatever your grandmama did, hey, y'all keep doing that. You, Aries, need to do something different. Okay, stop being resistant to change in 2024. Go with the flow. Start going with the flow. You're not going with the flow. Release that. Okay, you need to break cycles, not continue them. And dang, Aries, you're a very courageous person. But sometimes perhaps you're just you don't know your own strength. Okay, you're mentally strong. So when you approach people like gently. Okay, you don't gotta rip off nobody's head. Like this whole thing is given you. Do you even like people, Aries? I know you do. I know you do. Give people a chance. Okay, especially in like your whole mindset towards people is always aggressive. Excuse me, I have a sneeze. Hold on. Your whole mindset towards people is sometimes always aggressive. All right, so maybe tone it down a bit, Aries. All right, that's for you because these are just surface. I'm not going to go deep because they're not personal. Okay. So if it apply, take it. If it don't apply, let it fly. Oh my God. Thank you, Jovari. White. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Yes. Okay, let's start Taurus. Taurus, what you need to release in 2024, boom. Wow, we got a 4.99. What is that called? I think a super thanks. Thank you. Taurus, let's see your overall energy about what you need to release, honey. You gotta leave this in 2024, baby. Okay, you too. You a mad one too, huh? Warrior, passion, fearlessness, all that fighting stuff. Okay, if you're doing black magic, all right, you don't need to do that. All right, leave that in 2024. Okay, leave the fight in 2024. You don't need to be outrageously mad and you don't have to do all that. Okay, God got you. You can relax, chill. Let God fight your battles for a little while. Leave that in 2024. Don't take that in 2025 with you. Okay, Taurus, let's see. Complaining. Stop complaining, Taurus. Okay, you get what you get and you don't complain. Stop complaining. It's making your blood pressure go up. Stop eating all that salty food, too. You need to take care of your health. Okay, your health is your wealth, Taurus. Eat good foods. You probably eating all this fried food and stuff like that. Put some green in that diet. Put some, yeah. And you ain't even got to saute your veggies. You need to eat raw vegetables. Straight up salads. Eat it just straight up. Put straight up asparagus. As long as you can eat. I think you can eat vegetables raw. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so all right, you may have like a safe where you keep your money. I'm not going deep though. Okay, so when it comes to your finances, you may feel like you have bad luck when it comes to your finances, Taurus. Stop that. You doing something with your money that is like impoverish. Okay, you need to get out that poverty. I don't know what you're spending your money on, Taurus, but you need to change the way you spend your money. But it's something that like your family always did. Like, oh, it could be something even traditional. Oh, we always celebrate Christmas and we always go all out and we always do this. Maybe you need to start budgeting a little bit, Taurus. Stop doing what your family always did. Stop doing what the crowd always do. You need to get out of the crowd when it comes to your finances. Oh, we all going to celebrate Black Friday. Oh, we're all going to spend our money on Easter. We're all like, just, you need to relax on that. You need to read some books, gain some wisdom when it comes to these holidays or when it comes to like falling into the collective circle of spending your money. You need to chill with that. Like, you don't have to do what everybody else doing. Taurus, you don't. Okay. Now, as far as your spiritual, stop trying to be like, excuse me, publicly recognized for whatever you do. Okay, maybe you like to give to the homeless. You don't got to record that. Okay, perhaps you are very talented, gifted, and skilled spiritually. You don't have to like be so egotistical about it. Maybe you walk around like, I'm the boss and I'm intuitive and I just tone that down a little bit, Taurus. Okay, you don't have to tell everybody your achievements. Even if you're like a Mason or something like that, you don't got to be like, well, I'm 33rd degree and da da da. I'm black belt. You don't have to be humble. Okay, bring it back down. We know you're the bomb. We know you're a spiritual leader. We know that you know your stuff, Taurus, but you need to bring it back down for 2024. Leave that in 2024. Matter of fact, don't even tell nobody. Don't even tell nobody. that you're spiritually inclined. Okay, let them find out on their own. Okay, and stop rushing into things, Taurus. Like mentally, leave that in 2024. You're just like, stop trying to investigate certain things. Okay, stop trying to be like, aha, I caught you. Let them go. Just let it go, Taurus. You're too quick with, you're too quick thinking, and you always think about the past as well. You like to go back and be like, you know what? I figured this out. Leave it. Just leave it. You don't have to approach everybody. Okay, if somebody did you wrong, you don't always have to say it. You don't always have to, you know what I mean? Just let it go. Leave it in the past. Yeah, you always trying to look for the truth. And that's a good thing. But if it passed already, let it go. You don't have to go back and investigate and be like, aha. Keep moving forward. Keep seeking the new truth, because let me tell you, there's always new lies. There's always new lies coming out, Taurus. Stick forward. Stay forward, okay? Because that's what's always on your mind, Taurus. You always think about what somebody done did, and aha, I caught you, figured it out, what you did in 1997. Let it go. Okay. So we're moving on to Gemini. Mind you, like I said, they're not going to be in depth. I can go in depth, but that would take me hours. So I'm just going to skim the surface for you guys, okay? So Gemini, let's see. What do you need to release in 2024? You got to leave it in today. Okay? When tomorrow comes, Gemini, you can't take this with you. Okay? These emotions you can't take with you. These, the mindset around money, can't take with you. Your mentality, your spirituality, let's see. Overall energy, okay, reptilian. Gemini, you can't take this with you. That whole survival mode, you got to get off that. You got to thrive. You have to thrive. And yeah, you may have to link up with people in order to, like, don't try to survive, Gemini, off of people, but try to thrive with them instead. You get what I'm saying? Gemini, let's see what you need to release emotionally for 2024. Hurtful assumptions. Oh, Gemini, you can't be around here accusing people. Yeah, you can't be around here assuming things, hurtful ones as well. You accusing people of doing the most wrongest things. You got to let that go. Wait till you find some evidence. All right, Gemini? Wait till you find some evidence of certain things. Okay? And if anybody assumed anything about you that was hurtful, let it go. Just forgive them. People might be calling you a thief or whatever the case may be. It doesn't matter. You don't do that to anybody else. And don't allow people don't take that baggage with you in 2025. Okay? If somebody assumes something about you, Gemini, just let it go. They're wrong, and they'll figure out that they're wrong later on. Okay, when it comes to your money, you need to slow down on giving to everybody. You're just too generous. Okay? You need to slow it down. Not saying that people are using you, but that's probably why you're in survival mode. Because you're always trying to give, and here, take this, I got money for you, and then you're not eating. What about you, Gemini? Okay, so I need you to leave that behind. I don't need you to go into 2025 being hungry because you want to give to everybody. No, you can't do that. Okay, so just keep a little bit in your pocket, or have some type of discernment when you give. You can't just say, "Oh yeah, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car." Chill out, Oprah. Chill out. Slow down with the humanitarianism. Okay, slow down. Also, you may also need to be a boss instead of like being an employer, Gemini. Think about that. Okay, spiritually, you're good spiritually. But the soul searching, you don't have to soul search no more. You don't found yourself. Okay? You think you don't know yourself here with the Two of Wands in reverse, but you do. You don't need to go hermit anymore. I get it. Like, things go wrong in the spiritual world, you think it's your fault. No, stop thinking it's your fault. It's not you. It's the world. Yeah, the world is messed up. It's not you, baby. You think it's you? No, boom. It's not you. It's the world that's messed up. Okay, so you don't have to go inside. You don't have to be hermit anymore and just be like, well, what am I doing wrong? Spiritually, you're elevated. You're good. Okay, you have an elevated consciousness. You're good. It's the world that's messed up. Okay, so you don't gotta keep looking within. You know yourself, and that's the whole thing. Two of Wands. You think that you don't know yourself. Stop asking people about. Can I? What do you think about me? Am I mean? Am I over? Like, chill. You're not mean. You're not overbearing. Okay, stop doubting yourself and stop asking. You don't need any validation. That's what it is. You think you need validation. That's why you're so giving, and that's why you're not, you need to love on yourself and stop loving on everybody else. All right? Like, love on people, but love you first. Number one, nombre uno is you. Then, if you have extra, give to everybody else. Okay? That's for Gemini. So we're going to move forward to Cancer. Cancer, I know you're a sweetheart. What's your overall energy? What do you need to leave in 2024? Cancer. Look at you. I told you. Overly emotional. You don't have to be overly emotional, because let me tell you, sometimes people be pulling your heartstrings on purpose. Okay, so you're similar to Gemini a little bit. Overly emotional. Okay, you need to read in between the lines, Cancer. Okay, and use your intuition, because you clearly have it with all this water. But you got to understand that people are going to Cancer. You're like the easiest one to manipulate, because your heart, you wear it on your sleeve. Take it off. Okay, start squinting at people. When they start giving you that sympathy, and that's, do them sympathy spells, and start trying to like grab onto your heartstrings, start squinting your eyes at them and be like, what do you really want? Okay? Because people will play on your heart. All right, let's see. Okay, I gotta slow down because I feel like I'm moving too fast through the signs. Perfectionism, let that go. Cancer, let it go for 2024. Nothing, we're already perfect. You're perfect. Anything that you do and create is perfect. Okay, if you're an artist or whatever, you are perfect. Let go of perfectionism. Okay, stop thinking things have to be down to the T. All your I's dotted and all your T's crossed. Hey, listen, if your T look like an X, it's art. It's still beautiful. Stop, let go of the perfectionism. All right, leave that in 2024. Just go out there, make mistakes. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how you learn. All right, so stop being busy. Busy is not the wave. Okay, you may have like multiple businesses. Just focus on one thing. Okay, focus on one business. Put all your energy into one business for 2025. Like whatever your dream, whatever your heart, whatever your desires are, focus on that. Stop with the multitasking. Unless, you're like a mother and then you're working, then you're going to have to balance out your work life and your home life. Okay, but I feel as though perhaps you need to just choose one. I mean, well, if you're a mother, you're going to be a mother. Okay, ain't no getting out of that. But you need to maybe stop trying to juggle so many businesses. Okay, or if you're working, perhaps you need to just focus on being like a mom or dad, at home if you have that opportunity, or you should work from home. Okay, so that way you can integrate your home life and your work life. All right, but you're overly busy. You're always trying to balance out things or budget things, right? Or you may feel like you got to pick and choose. Well, I can't have this because I got that. Maybe you can have it all right, when it comes to your finances. Perhaps you don't have to just pick and choose. You know how like Cardi B said, she said she don't want, when she goes shopping, she don't want to just choose which red bottoms to get. She want to buy them all. Okay, I feel like when it comes to your finances, yeah, stop thinking that, oh, I can't get the red lotion, because stop that. Stop having that like impoverished mentality when it comes to buying things. Just get what you want when you want it. Get on that Virgo tip. I see it, I want it, I get it. Okay? And focus. I still go back to focus. Focus on your desires. What do you really want? Okay? Say you have a hustle, okay? But then you also have a 9 to 5. Pick which one is your full desire. Pick which one you really, really want. All right, Cancer. And let's see, this is you right here. So spiritually, you're on point. But like I said, you need to focus and go after your desires. You still need to go after your desires. So release, release. Release the need to always trying to get in between people and bring people together. Okay? On a spiritual tip, though. So you may be trying, I don't know if you're a Jehovah's Witness or something like that. Like you may be trying to convert people or just bring two opposing sides together. You need to chill on that. Okay? Sometimes we got to let God be God. So I feel like you need to chill when it comes to like trying to convert people. Like relax a little bit. Okay? Allow God to do his job for a little while. And I know you love to go out there and make the impossible possible when it comes to others, but yeah, you need to focus on your desires right now. Okay? And you have this mindset of kind of like hoarding. Throw some stuff away, Cancer. Give it away or throw it away. You don't need everything unless it's sentimental. You don't need to hold on to everything or every thought. Maybe there's certain grudges as well and certain thoughts that you're holding on to. You need to release that in 2024. Okay, you don't need to have what everybody else has. What do you desire? What do you want? Yeah, focus on your own plate. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger. Okay. And release the thought of thinking like you're overspending. I'm telling you, you think that you can't have the red lotion and the blue lotion. You can't. You're not overspending. Your mindset is like, oh no, I can't spend a dime over. I can't, you know what I mean? Like, no, spend your money, baby. It's going to come right back to you. It's a current. It's a current. It's circulation. Okay? Money is a flow. It flows out your hand and flows back in your hand. Stop being afraid to spend your money. Let go of the old stuff that you have as well. That's part of currency. If you have anything extra, let that go. And don't be afraid to buy something new. It's a flow. Out with the old, in with the new. Okay? That goes with any type of thinking and any type of physical item. Okay? Out with the old thoughts, in with the brand new, innovative thoughts. Okay? You're reading Cancer, something else. Leo. Okay, Leo, what do you need to release in 2024? Okay. Crop circles. Leo, you're not listening to the divine. You need to pay attention in 2025. Okay? The divine be talking to you, sending you messages, and you just ignoring the messages. I'm going to tell you exactly what it is that you need to release. Okay. Oh, look at you. Needing constant validation. Let that go. Leo, you probably be like, God, is this all right? Look, you need, I feel like it's validation from the Most High. But maybe you just need validation like signs and symbols. Everything you do, Leo, I need a sign. I need to know, like, you can't, every step that you take, you can't ask for a sign. Sometimes you just gotta walk. Just walk, Leo. Stop being like, I need a sign. Am I going the right way? Baby, you only took 2 steps. Take about 100 more and then ask. Okay? You don't need a sign. You don't need constant validation for everything. Stop doubting your own intuition. I knew that this was a thing. Because I personally, I would ask God everything. God, should I eat pork chops today? Or should I? God get tired of that. He got bigger fish to fry. He don't want you taking baby steps and then asking about them baby steps. Leo, take big leaps and then ask questions later, okay? You don't need constant validation. Okay? Just walk. All right? And it also says to release the feeling of like you losing your way. Like you feel like you're lost. No, you're not lost. You're right where you need to be, in your skin. All you need to do is just keep walking forward. Okay, so you might feel lost, and that's why you need constant validation, but God will direct you. Have faith in that. Have faith in like the fact that God loves you. And you don't have to be scared to take steps because God loves you enough to say, wait. Okay? Wait. Go this way. Wait until God has a message for you. Stop always looking for messages, especially when you don't need it. So that's like, you go into a tarot reader every day. There's not a message for you every single day, Leo. Not every day, because some days you just got to live life. Stop feeling like you always, I'm lost. Which way do I go? Which way? Just go. Just go. It doesn't matter, Leo. God is going to stop you. And then there may be some type of block communication. So make sure you're meditating. Like you don't always have to ask. You could just meditate. And sometimes, and a lot of times, answers will just flow to you. Okay, just meditate. You don't always have to, am I doing this right? Am I doing, oh my gosh, I feel I don't know which way. Chill out. That must be some type of interference. Stop asking other people. Rely on your own intuition, Leo. Let's see what is going on with your love life, though. Okay? Everything is not a sign. You don't have to look at every single number as a sign. Sometimes look at them numbers as numbers. The 27. You don't got to look at that. Okay, 27, it means, if you wanted to know anyway, to me, it would mean like God is with you and he's going to direct you to victory. Period. So you don't need to always, every little baby step you take, am I doing it right? Am I going the right way? Oh my God, I seen a feather. It was a pink feather. I don't know if it was, just chill out. When God wants to talk to you, trust me, you're going to hear him. Okay? All right, Leo, what you need to release emotionally. Victimhood. Stop playing the victim. Stop playing the victim. You're a survivor. Okay? You're a survivor. You're not going to give up. You're not going to stop. You're going to work harder. You're not a victim. All right? Get up and keep going. Okay? People will have hurt you. It's all right. You're living. You're walking. You can still keep moving forward. Keep going, Leo. Don't stay down. Victimhood is like, I got knocked down, and victimhood would be an excuse to stay down. Nah, get up. Leave that victimhood in 2024. Yeah, they did you dirty, but so what? You're going to keep on walking because you're not the victim. You're a survivor. Okay? So, you need to stop making bad investments in 2024. I don't know what you're investing in, but hold on to your money. Okay? Keep your money glued to your hand like this. Be like, well, you know what? I'm just not going to drop that money into there. Okay? It could be anything. But just hold on to your money. Maybe save it. Okay? Save it, because it's like the investments that you're putting your money into, I feel like it's not working. And you need to just stop investing and stop invest into, like, forget the stocks and the bonds and whatever. Forget those businesses that you're trying to invest in. Start saving your money. Okay? Keep that coin kind of glued to your hand. All right? Stop being so quick to give opportunities or financial opportunities. Hold on to it and build for yourself. Okay? Oh, stop doing black magic. Who is this? Leo? Leo, stop doing black magic. Okay? With the magician in reverse. The manipulation, the narcissism, let that go. Black magic is not cool. Yeah, victimhood. People might have did you dirty. Don't worry about it. You don't got to get your hands dirty. You don't got to do nothing. Okay, you may be looking for signs, Leo, all the time. Like, well, did this happen to this person? When are they going to get karma? Don't worry. People want to get karma for doing you dirty. You don't have to do anything outside of natural forces. You don't have to manipulate natural forces. Have trust in God that He going to do it for you. All right? Let go of the black magic and the manipulation. All right? Also, you need to tap in. You have other talents that you need to tap into. Tap into that, Leo. All right? And let's see. There's people, okay. There's people that's in your energy that you need to release. All right? Like, you may think that there's no fight. You may think that there's no spirit around that's bothering you. It is. You got to fight. But it's the way that you fight. It's and black magic is not the way, or manipulation is not the way to fight. But there is a fight. So don't think that, oh, well, I don't have to fight at all, I guess. No. There's certain spirits or certain factors that you do have to challenge. You do have to go up against something. I will give that to you, but black magic is not the way, Leo. Okay? And if you're investing in that stuff, you need to not invest in it. And there's people that's talking to you and communicating with you. They're not your friends, Leo. They're giving you, they're misinforming you. Stop thinking that these people don't want to fight you. You got people in your energy that actually want to go up against you, challenge you, and fight you, that are rivals, that are, am I saying that word right? Rivals, that are rivals, and you're just like sitting back. No. You literally have enemies that surround you that you need to release, get rid of, or challenge them. You thinking that you don't gotta fight, baby? Yes, you do gotta fight. It's just how you're fighting. That's the issue. It's how you're doing it. You may need a personal reading, boo. You need to stop binding to people. You're binding to your enemies. Stop binding to your enemies. Fight your enemies. Stop. Yeah. Okay, because you could be in this victimhood. What they call it, Stockholm syndrome. You may be in this victimhood energy to where you're like, I'm just a victim. No, fight. Okay, not through magic, or manipulation, but through, this might be something physical. Okay, you may need to get out of this situation physically. Like, I gotta get up and walk up out of this situation. I gotta talk back to you. Okay, don't be so timid around people that really don't like you. Okay, it's okay to be challenging. It's okay to go up against certain people. It's okay to debate. You don't always have to be a people pleaser, because you're pleasing the wrong people. You're pleasing these enemies. Okay, I can't go too deep because these are not personals. It's just general. Virgo. Let's see what you need to release in 2024. I'm trying to keep the readings a little bit simple but Spirit is not making it that way. I'm telling you. A lot of these readings I need to go deep on, and it's kind of too many signs to do that for right now. Okay, Virgo. Ooh, you're a little bit sassy. Okay, you're a little bit bold and sassy. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but let's see what you need to release. Ain't nothing wrong with standing up for yourself, but there's something about maybe you're not standing up for yourself. Let's see. Yeah, okay, maybe, okay, listen. Who is this, Virgo? I don't see you doing this, Virgo, but if you be getting belligerent, don't get belligerent. It's okay to be resilient and bold and sassy, but sometimes you might just get a little belligerent. Okay? Sometimes you might hold a grudge. Release the grudges. Leave that in 2024. Okay? Sometimes you might like to start stuff, Virgo. Okay? You like to be the antagonist. Don't do it. Don't antagonize nobody. Don't let nobody antagonize you. Okay? It's okay to be bold, but don't go out. Don't hit first. Okay? You don't got to hit first. Let them hit you and then pound on them. You know what I mean? All right? Try not to be so insensitive. Okay? Because you may be like, what? You get through things, Virgo. You're tough. You're strong. You're an analyzer. So you can always see your way out. Try not to be insensitive to those that can't. Because you might be looking at other people like, what? You don't know how to get out of that? Oh my goodness. Don't be insensitive. Too insensitive towards people. I have no idea what bombastic mean, but it says don't be bombastic. All right? No bombastic side eyes, Virgo. Hold on, I gotta look up that word, Virgo, because it says don't be bombastic. Okay? Like Shaggy, Mr. Bombastic. Bombastic means high sounding but with little meaning. Okay? So you're, what? High sounding but with little meaning. So, bombastic rhetoric. Okay, so that's like exaggerating the importance of something, and it's not really that important. Okay, so try not to do that. Blathering. These are words I've never heard of. blathering, Virgo, because we know you're smart. So you may like to boast your intelligence, but sometimes it's like it's for no reason. The action of talking long-windedly without making very much sense. Okay? So people do that, especially psychologists, people that are into psychology and stuff like that. There was one person that spoke like that, and that was Huey P. Newton, and I love him to death. I love Huey P. Newton, but he would kind of like talk out of context. So try not to do that in 2024. Okay, we know you know these big words, but you don't have, but make it make sense, okay? Make it make sense. Try not to be in that energy. And overly defensive. All right, you don't need to have your guards up to everybody and everything. You don't have to always be, you know, guarding your heart. And sometimes people need your love. Okay, sometimes you need other people's love, and it's okay. It's okay to open up your heart. Okay. Everybody is not always trying to offend you, Virgo. Sometimes you just need to take things into consideration. We know you're perfect, baby. All right, what kind of emotions do you need to release, Virgo? What kind of emotions does Virgo need to release in 2024? Guilt. Oh, it's nothing to feel guilty about. Confess your sins to God, and then he gonna forgive you, and that's it. That's it. It's simple. You don't need to feel guilty. No regrets. You did nothing wrong. Everything that you did, Virgo, is something that you wanted to do, and that's it. No need to feel guilty about who you are and what you do. All right? You're unique. You're meant to be unique. You're meant to do things yourself. You giving out too much money. You too. Okay, you may be a little codependent when it comes to finances. Like you're too codependent, and that's not your energy. You don't need to depend on finances. You might depend on finances in order to like prove yourself who you are. Okay, or you may be too giving in order to show people like you're a loving person. No, I am a loving person. I do care. Okay, if you care, all you need to do is make somebody some chicken soup. If you do care, sometimes all you need to do is rub somebody's back. Listen to them when they're talking. Keep their secrets. That's how you show you care. You don't always have to spend money to say that you care. You don't always have to be like, well, I'm the best mom. I got this $1 million Christmas tree and I bought my kids 20. That's not how you show that you love somebody. Not financially, Virgo. We know you got it. We know you got the money. But sometimes people just want a shoulder to lean on. That's how you express your love. Sometimes, Virgo, people just want, a listening ear, a back rub. Can you run my bath? Can you cook me some food? You know, it doesn't always have to be extravagant and out there, Virgo, with your finances. Yeah, look at you, King of Pentacles. I'm going to read these a little differently because I'm getting the message completely different. Okay, and the way I'm trying to read it is like I'm getting a creative block. So I got to read these the way like it's coming to me and not the way I wanted it to be. So you're a healer, Virgo. You need to continue to heal in a spiritual realm. Okay? You need to continue to take care of people. Okay? And like you can take care of people physically, but I feel like you can heal them, like how I said, by being more loving and not being like financial. If you wanna give in the spiritual realm. Like there's something that you do spiritually that you can give, Virgo. It doesn't always have to be finances. You don't always have to say, "Oh, I'll buy you a car." That's how I show you I love you. Like some people, that's your love language, Virgo. Okay, that's how you love, but you need to pay more attention to how other people love. They may love a little different. Somebody loves to hear music. Start paying attention to other people's love language, because I feel like you are a healer in the spiritual realm. Okay, and you can give like spiritual knowledge, okay, or you can make some teas or something like that. You're a doctor. You're a doctor in the spiritual realm, and you need to start praying. You're not praying. I don't know what you're praying to, but I feel like you're not praying to the Most High God. You're not. You think that you're not a star seed, and you are a star seed, Virgo. I don't know why you think that. Release that lack of faith. Okay, you need a healthy mindset. That's first and foremost. You need a healthy mind. So it says in the Bible, let thine eye be single, and the whole body shall fill with light. So that means you need to keep your mindset focused on one thing. What's that? The Most High. And let everything else trickle down. Because if you think that you can like buy people's love, not in a negative way, please don't, I'm just a messenger. If you think that you can buy people's love, then your mindset is not right. That's why you're probably not able to heal people when you have that healing ability, because you need to go to God first, and then you'll be able to heal. You have a healing ability, but it's being blocked. It's being blocked because you think that worldly things is love, and it's not. Spiritual things is love. Okay, so you're a little bit disconnected from the spiritual world because of your lack of faith. Okay, you might be feeling a little hopeless. You need to have hope. Continue to have hope and faith in the spiritual world. Okay, it's not always finances that's the answer. Okay, especially if you're feeling guilt. Maybe that's why also, you might feel guilty. Like, okay, I did something wrong to some people. Let me buy their love. That's not it. They need you to rub their back. Okay, they need you to just dig a little deeper. You don't have to buy them anything. Okay, make them a cup of tea. Go to their home and clean it up. Just keep somebody company. Watch somebody's favorite TV show with them. Simple things like that. Okay. That was Virgo. Now we're going on to Libra. What you need to release. What does Libra need to release in 2024? You cannot take this with you in 2025, Libra. And don't worry, guys. I did mine's first. And mine's told me off too. Andromedans. Okay, Libra. Let's see. Okay, Libra, you need to stop being so rigid, so cold and rigid towards people. Stop being so linear. Things don't go like this. A, B, C, D. I know we want it to be linear, but things actually go like this, around in circles and down and round and through and here and through there and come back out and disappear and not there no more and then come back. Like, things is not like A, B, C, D. I know they teach you linear, but the world really is not linear. All right? Stuck. Stop feeling so stuck. You're not stuck. Andromedans, that's free will. You need to practice this free will you have. You can manifest anything that you want, Libra. Don't. And avoidance. Start to face things. Okay, stop being so scared. If somebody whatever it is, face it. Whatever situation it is, you stand front and center. And you confront certain things. Stop avoiding everything. Exaggeration. You might exaggerate a little bit. Try to avoid that. Yeah, sensationalism, like making things seem a little bigger than what it is. Like, wow, this is the brand new card that we have, and it's so amazing. And stop sensationalizing things. Okay, stop feeling boxed in. You're not boxed in. You're free. You're autonomous. You're sovereign, Libra. You need to recognize that, you know, you're an individual. You don't have to be like a Borg. You're not a robot. Okay, you're actually, you can manifest whatever you want. Just think about it. Okay, you're scientifically, like, science is so extraordinary. There's nothing ordinary about it. Start to tap into that supernatural, into those miracles for 2025. Stop being so generic. Yeah, so plain and generic. Like, no, just got to get up and go to work, and there's nothing exciting. No, be exciting. Do your hair in a different hairstyle. Like, wear 2 ponytails, and, you know, if you're a dude, wear some type of funky hat, you know, with different designs. Like, you don't have to look like everybody. You don't have to be like everybody. You know, just be yourself. People are going to look at you strange. You know, like how, what you call it said, they look at me, Jay-Z. Okay, they look at me strange, saying I changed, like I worked this hard to stay the same. Like, no, you didn't work that hard to be the same as everybody else. Stand out. And stop procrastinating. If you're procrastinating, don't do it. Okay, let that stuff go in 2024, Libra. Just get up and do it. As soon as you get that thought, let me get up and do that. Okay, what emotions does Libra need to release in 2024? What kind of emotions? Okay, what kind of blocks does Libra need to release in 2024? Can't bring it with you tomorrow. You too, victimhood. I'm going to give you another one. Belief that everyone leaves. Oh. So you too, you think that everybody's just going to leave your life. Y'all breaking my heart. People really don't really go that far, to be honest. If you'll just open up communication, you'll see that people are still there, waiting for you to talk to them, Libra. They're waiting for you to communicate. Okay, stop thinking everybody's going to leave your life. Stop thinking like everybody's going to die. Get out of that mentality. You can't take that with you 2025. That is a block. Okay, that's going to be a block to love. Like, you're scared to love people because you think they're going to leave. Whether it's a lover, friend, family, you think everybody goes. Everybody leaves. Stop that. That's that victimhood. Stop it. Let me get one more good shuffle for you, Libra. Bankruptcy. You're going to get out of bankruptcy. Get out of bankruptcy. Okay? Well, I don't know where your money is at, but it's about to go up. If you're broke and you only had 1 penny or no pennies, all you had was rabbit ears in your pockets, lint. If all you got is lint in your pocket, don't worry, your finances about to go up. All right, for 2025. They are. It can't get no worse. Stop thinking that, oh my God, I'm bankrupt, da-da-da. That's good. Because guess what's after bankrupt? Going up. Okay? So let go. Maybe you're talking to people who aren't about money. Stop doing that. You talking to people that don't even know nothing about finances. You need to start talking to people that know about finances. Okay? That's what you need to do. Or you need to take some courses, some financial courses about money. Yeah, you need to talk to like financial advisors. Okay, Libra, stop talking to people that don't know nothing about money. Y'all all talking to people. Okay, what is going on here in the spiritual realm? You let go of this. Who is this? Baal? What are you doing? You don't need to do nothing in order to manipulate the spiritual world too. Okay, you don't have to go to the devil, Libra, or what in the world is this? Your shadow self. Okay, you probably always be in your shadow self. You be in that dark shadow area. You don't have to be dark no more. Get into the light now. Okay? You don't always have to go beat people up. You don't always have to be in your shadow energy when it comes to your spirituality. You don't always have to be toxic. Okay? If it worked for you in 2024, it's not. You can't bring that in 2025. So we need to heal. Okay? You can't be resistant to healing. Okay? And you may have like this idea that, oh, it's not love if it don't hurt. Okay? Oh, this is not my soulmate. You might feel like this person has to be your soulmate if you feel tied to them like that. If I'm not tied to them like this, baby, they're not my soulmate. That's what you're saying, Libra. If you ain't beating me up, it ain't love, boo. If I'm not punching you in your gut and you punch me in my eye, it's not love. You need to release that. Libra. You don't gotta be toxic. You don't have to have toxic love to feel like it's love. Just because somebody ain't jumping to come beat you up, Libra, don't mean that they don't love you. Okay? Or just because you might not feel like, well, I don't feel like going to hurt this person, so I must not love them. No. Okay? Some people just don't, they just respond differently in love situations, or they just have different love languages. But Libra, your love language might be, yeah, if I don't go over there and smashing your car tires and mess up your clothes or something like that, then it must not be love. Release that. Okay, that's some type of attachment. You don't want an attachment like that in a spiritual realm. Okay, so there may be some type of soul ties that you got in the spiritual world. You need to let go of them soul ties. Okay, if you left your CDs in that man car, or if you left your boxes at that lady house, let it go. Don't. I gotta go get my boxes, or I gotta go back to his house and get my CDs because I don't know what he thinking. He ain't about to have no girl listening to my music, or you know what I mean. Let it go. Let go of them type of soul ties. All right. Fame. So you might think that you got to go to school or go to some type of university in order to be like seen in the world. Okay, so you might think that, oh, I need a degree in order to be famous, or no, you don't. You just need to be yourself. Okay, and you always thinking that things are over. Like this must be the end. This must be the end. It must be attached to that belief that everyone leaves. It's not the end. It's not always the end. Okay, if you have integrity, I feel like that's good. That's a good mindset. You have a good mindset when you have integrity, thinking that you're better than certain situations. That's a good thought. But if you feel like you have to have a degree or you have to have some type of doctorate under your belt in order to be, like say you're a tarot reader, you might feel like, well, I gotta have my PhD in psychology or something like that in order to be seen and recognized. You don't. You don't need no university degree. You don't need, you know what I mean? You don't need no doctorate or anything like that to be seen and to be known. Like Dr. Sebi, he did not, I don't know if he went to any schools or anything like that, but you could be self-taught. You can teach yourself. Okay? So stop thinking that you have to have these worldly things in order to be, because it's God blesses people. Okay, if you read in the Bible, ain't none of them people go to school to be a healer and stuff like that. They just were, and you got to understand that that's just who you are. Okay, you don't need nothing backing you. You don't need no validation from the world. You don't need. It's called dramaturgy. Okay, dramaturgy is a costume. You don't need a costume to say who you are. You just are who you are, and you're gifted the way that you are, Libra. Okay, so stop thinking that you have to appease to the world. You don't. All right. That's for Libra. Okay, Scorpio. Let's see. What does Scorpio need to release in 2024 that you can't take with you in 2025? Scorpio. Blue avians. Okay, so Scorpio, I feel like you like to abuse your power. Okay, release that. Release the abuse of power. We know you're a divine masculine. Okay, whether you're a woman or not, we know that you have very powerful masculine energy. You need to release that, being overly masculine or abusing your power. Okay, so it says here, you need to release being exoteric. Okay, so exoteric is similar to what I was saying to Libra. It's learning outside. Like if you want to learn religion, you go to church to learn it. Where you need to be esoteric. So meaning like it's something that you experience that everybody don't know. Like when you read the Bible, you can decode it and it's not readily seen to everybody. So you're receiving like spiritual downloads, spiritual messages that's not, that the majority won't know. People that go to church and they just like, yes, yes, praise him. That's that exoteric knowledge that they have. You have esoteric knowledge to where you actually have to read experience in order to have this knowledge. You have to have went through it, read about it, and fully understand it. Okay, so try not to be exoteric. Don't be out there like, yeah, with the general knowledge. Some things is like, if you could tell who reads their Bible or not from what they say. Okay, you can't just go Google and be like, oh well, tarot is wrong. If you read your Bible, you would get esoteric knowledge. That means that inner knowledge from your own interpretation. Okay, which is rare. Only a small people would know. Like I'll give you an example. Adam and Eve, they got the exoteric knowledge of Adam and Eve is, well, where were the other people at? Where did Cain go? It's like Cain. If you esoteric knowledge, you would know that if you could read, God created mankind first, and then second, He created a garden to the side, and set those people apart, who were called Adam and Eve. That's how they got kicked out of the garden and went into mankind. If you read your Bible, esoteric knowledge, and only a fraction of people would know that because it's esoteric. Esoteric is the people that really read to understand and not just listen to the pastor and what the pastor tells you. That's exoteric. So stay out of the exoteric and get into the esoteric, which a small fraction of people would know. If you could read, it would say that God created mankind 1 through 6. And then he created a garden on the side where he put Adam and Eve. So there was people on earth, but there was people that was set aside. Nobody knows that because they don't read. So yeah, out of focus. Don't be out of focus. Stop focusing on what the world is doing and what they're saying. Yeah, you need to release some ignorance. All right? Don't be ignorant. Don't just be like, oh, this is wrong. These cards are wrong because you're doing, I'm just using this for example because it's easier. These cards are wrong, Scorpio, because it's demonic. What's demonic about this piece of paper? What this paper just did. If I walk away, is this paper going to get up and, ooh, that's ignorance. You're not ignorant. Okay? You know it's the person behind it that's manipulating, and you don't need cards to manipulate people. Okay? You could just have a conversation and you can manipulate people. You could use your body gestures and manipulate people. You could look in people's eyes and manipulate people. You're not ignorant. Don't be ignorant like that. All right? Be careful of an information overload. You don't got to read book after book after book after book after book, Scorpio. Ingest what you get. Read a little bit, chew it up, swallow, make sure you understand it. Poop it out, okay? Make sure you understand anything. You don't have to always just, I got to read this, I got to look at that, da, da, da. Because if you have an information overload, you will not be able to retain what you learn. Get a little piece. See how your little bird? Get a little bird seed, eat a little piece. You ain't got to be pecking at no steak just as yet. If you're still eating baby food, that's okay. All right? But just don't overload yourself with information because you're not going to remember it. You're not going to learn it. You're not going to intake it. You're not going to ingest it. Okay? Therefore, you're not going to be able to live it. Right? Be aware of your karma. Don't be out here abusing your power like how I said, because you are powerful, Scorpio, but you don't want to abuse it. Leave that in 2024. You don't want to abuse it. Okay? Because then you're going to have bad karma. You know what I mean? Coming. It's going to be excessive, and you're going to have that karma coming back on you. Okay? Stop feeling like you're not qualified for certain things. You're very much qualified. You have this divine masculine energy. You're very much qualified for anything that you do. Okay? Stop thinking that you're not. Oh, I can't do this. I can't do that. I'm not. All right? And mainstream. Stay away from mainstream. Okay? Mainstream, I'm telling you, is when you could just Google and find a Google answer. Like you could do, Google's like a dictionary. To me, if I want definitions, I go to Google. Right? It's like a dictionary. You know, but you can't. Some things are hidden. Not even some. A lot of things are hidden. So mainstream, Google, and all those other things, they're not just going to give you the esoteric knowledge right then and there. Like, wow, this is all the secrets for everybody to see. No, nobody's going to do that. Nobody in their right mind is going to do that, because it's work that you have to put in. You can't just, you know how they always say, you got to put in the work. You got to put in the work on yourself. That means you got to go and you got to have esoteric knowledge. You got to read for yourself. Everything is not going to be mainstream. Okay? All that church stuff, and yes, that's mainstream. When them people go home, they don't even open their Bible. Okay? They're directed to read whatever their pastor tells them to read. Okay, so stop being mainstream. Don't be commercial. Okay, you don't want to have a Coke and a smile. You want to keep it real, and you want to know the truth. So carry that into 2025, wanting to know the truth, the inner truth, the real truth, not the mainstream truth, not what they tell you, because media ain't going to tell you nothing. Okay, so let's see emotionally what you need to release, Scorpio. One more. Okay, feeling not good enough. Why do you feel like that? Stop feeling not qualified and like you're not good enough. You are. Okay, I don't care what you did in life. You can do it. You remind me of Moses right now, Scorpio, because when Moses was called to free the slaves, to free the Hebrews out of slavery, Moses was like, I'm not good enough. I can't talk. You sending me out here to talk? I stutter. I can't even speak. Stop feeling like you're not good enough. You are. If God chose you and called you to do something, then go do it. Who are you to say you can't do it when God told you you could? That's rude. That is rude. Okay? You are good enough. I don't care what you did in your past. I don't care what you did, what you neglected, what you didn't do. If you're still walking on this planet, you still have a chance to make a difference. You are good enough. We need you, Scorpio. You are very much needed. Okay? You're loved. You're needed. And you need to release old karma as well. And this is it. This must be the old karma. Feeling like you're not good enough. We need your presence. Okay? So I feel like it's the complete opposite. You're not even abusing your power as a divine masculine, Scorpio. You're not even using it. You're not abusing it. You're not using it. Use it. Oh, who's stealing money? Stop letting people steal from you. That's all I'm going to say. If it's you that's doing it, don't do it. Don't steal. Okay? And stop letting people steal from you. You're woke. I told you you have a calling. You need to answer your calling with judgment. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You have an inner calling, and you need to answer it. God, you're awakening. Answer that awakening. Stop being ignorant about things that you know, okay? Because let me tell you, you mess up your karma. When you know something and you consciously go against what you know, yeah, God knows what's up. You know what I'm saying? You can fool people, but you cannot fool God. So when God calls you, Scorpio, I need you to do A, B, and C, you got the knowledge. You're very conscious. You're woke. You know what's up. But then you continue to act ignorant. Yeah, you got to leave that in 2024, because if you bring that into 2025, everything is going to fail because you know better. So when they say when you know better, you need to do better. Yeah, it's like you know better, but you're not doing better. Okay, and that's going to bring bad karma for you. So just, you know better, so do better. Okay, Scorpio. And you too. You're into that mainstream stuff as well. Kind of similar to Libra with the World card. So you may just want to do what the people is doing. Okay? Or you just know that people are watching you. And you want to appease them. It's like being a celebrity, and celebrities always want to do what the crowd wants them to do. Okay, let's say Ice Spice, Ice Spice, and she bend over, she do her dance, and she's shaking and she twerking because that's what the world want to see. Stop that. Forget what the world want to see. What about what the world needs? Because you're coming up as a divine masculine energy. So that means you're a leader, not a follower. And you know this. And you know this. You need to change completely because you're being called. You could have even conquered death, Scorpio. So you know better. If you died and God brought you back, he brought you back for a reason. You know better, Scorpio. Okay, that's Scorpio for 2024. Release what they need to release. Okay, let's go on to Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to release? You got the same thing? Chalcedians. Let me see what's at the bottom. Okay. Whenever it's like the same, I'm going to give you two. So you are overprotective, possibly with a partner, or just information. Well, I don't see nothing wrong with you being overprotective about your information, but this could be a partner. Like somebody that you live with in the house, but you're not talking to. Stop that. Stop that. Okay, stop being defensive to your partner. Love is love. Y'all need to communicate. Okay? Or if it's somebody that you distrust, you need to release those people. You need to release people that you just don't trust. If you feel this way, like you can't give love, then you need to cut them off. Okay? But if it is somebody that you care about and that you love, you need to put down these walls. Let's see. Let's see if the emotional coincide. What does Sagittarius need to release emotionally? What does Sagittarius need to release emotionally? Leave this in 2024. Feeling incomplete. Well, you got somebody there. So you may be out here like, well, I need to find somebody else to complete me. No, you're whole as a person. You're good by yourself. Nobody is going to complete you. Okay, so you don't have to keep looking for someone who's like equal to you or equally yoked or something like that. I get it. You want somebody else equally yoked, but you don't have to feel like that person has to come is your complete all, Sagittarius. You don't have to feel like you're nothing without the right partner. No, you're everything by yourself. Sometimes people need your love. Okay, it's not always about what somebody can do for you. Sometimes Sagittarius is like, how can you help other people? Okay, you're already complete. You know, like pancake mix, you're good. Just add water. You're complete. You're complete. Okay. And you're very much lovable. You're a lovable person. Okay, if you feel like you're not getting love, try to give it. Show people love. I'm telling you, people could be the toughest. People will act so tough. Walk down the street all mean, mugging, and mad. I promise you, with the resting bitch face on, and I trust me. The minute that you say, "Hey, how you doing? How you feeling today?" It warms people up. Okay, sometimes when people are cold, you know, it's okay to give love. You don't always have to have your hand out looking for something. Sometimes you got to give the love, warm people up. You know, it happens all the time. Like even me, I walk down the street because I live in New York City, so I'm like, I got to be city tough. But the minute someone says, "Hey, how are you?" I'm like, I'm good. I'm great. Like sometimes people just be holding in, you know, the love that they have, and you just got to crack on that shell, you know, and open people out. So if you feel like you're not receiving love, Sagittarius, try to give it first. Because some people just be mean mugging because, you know, who knows what's going on in their world. But I'm telling you, the minute that you are, hey, you want a cup of coffee? Sure, yeah, you know, give the love. Take initiative, okay? You don't always have to wait for people to come to you. You can always go to people, Sagittarius. Leave that. You got to come to me because I don't know if you ain't loving me, then I ain't going to love you. Leave that in 2024. Okay, be the bigger person. All right, and let go of like this feeling of incompleteness. Like you are the whole package. Okay, you're probably a triple threat. Okay, you're probably beautiful, talented, gifted, smart. You're probably just a whole complete threat. It's the way you're feeling. That's the issue. Okay, you may spend your money anywhere on anything. I feel like you're a humanitarian, but when it comes to stores, okay? So you may just like to over live extravagantly, okay? Maybe you need to tone it down with the extravagance a little bit. I'm not sure why it's saying this, but it's saying like you may take too many risks when it comes to your finances. Okay, you need to stop taking so many. I don't know. Is it making you broke? If it's not making you broke, I don't see any problems. But that's what it says. You're taking too many risks when it comes to your money. You're just free. You know, I don't see any problems with it. But we're gonna come back around to that. Okay, maybe. Okay, I feel like maybe your money is like not really going to important places. So maybe you're just buying like, oh, I had to get this electric toilet tissue dispenser. Yeah, you just swipe your hand under it and the toilet tissue just rolls out. Like if you're spending money on that, then okay, you're taking, yeah, you're a little extravagant, maybe overly luxurious when it comes to like your finances. Like you're buying stuff that you really don't need. Okay, that can just be thrown out. It's no necessity to it really. I mean, it's cool to have an electric. You ain't got to touch the toilet tissue. That is cool, but perhaps you need to slow down on that, Sagittarius. Okay, you're getting like, oh, I got an automatic knife cleaner. Yeah, just slide the knife in. No, all you need is a sponge and some dishwashing liquid. Like, you don't need an automatic knife cleaner. You put the knife in it. It's like you may be spending your money on things that's like high tech, which I get it because you're probably trying to be up with the times, right? Like having an Alexa, you just be like, Alexa, you know what I mean? But certain things is like you really don't need, okay? Maybe you have like 3 Apple Watches. Okay, you got an Apple Watch for when you go jogging, and then you got an Apple Watch for when you're like at home, and then you got this different Apple Watch for when you're at work. It's like maybe you're just like kind of too extravagant, buying too many technology things. And I get it because you're trying to be up with the times like you should, because this is the age of technology. This is the age of Aquarius, so you're on point, but perhaps you need to slow it down with certain things like you don't need. Okay, I'm trying to think of some things and I can't, like, just automatic things. Okay, spiritually, what is going on with you spiritually? I feel like you're a spiritual leader, but you're not taking advantage of that. Okay, you have spiritual knowledge, but you're not taking advantage of the knowledge that you have. You actually like to sit on a lot of knowledge and not share it. And that's an issue, Sagittarius. So you may be gatekeeping a lot of information, especially when it comes to spirituality. You also may be in a gang, some type of spiritual gang or something like that, or the leader. You could be the leader of some type of cult. All right, and perhaps you need to like back up out of that. I think God wants you to back up out of that. I think He wants you to, and I feel like you're always trying to foresee stuff. Like you're always trying to see what people doing or their motives. Like you may be trying to figure out people's motives too much. Like to the point where it's like, okay, well, what's their purpose? Why are they coming towards me? Why are they this? Why are they that? It's keeping you disconnected from people. Because you always got like some type of guard up. You're always on defense. You're always like, why are you coming to say hi to me? Why are you smiling to me? What's the reason why this person is smiling? And you may go to like divination to find out like why did somebody just say hi to you? What are their real intentions? What are their true intentions? Okay. And then you gatekeep a lot of information that is necessary for people to know. Try not to gatekeep a lot of information for 2025. Don't feel like you're spilling secrets. Just keep the secrets, but there is useful information that people may need. Like if you know where to get a loan or something like that, you know what I mean? You might want to tell people if you know how somebody could get like $100,000 loan for a house. You don't want to gatekeep important information like that could be useful to the collective or useful to the world. Okay, I get it. Your secrets, you keep your secrets. But certain things you have useful information that you don't like to talk on, that you need to. You need to share this. You need to share this knowledge that you have, this information that you have. Yeah, because it's coming up that you are a leader. People actually take your advice into consideration. You could possibly be like a go-to person where everybody always going to you. Like, Sagittarius, I need help with this. Like, what do you, girl, what you know about this? And oh, dude, let me tell you what happened to my car or whatever, and you just know all the information, you know the right mechanics to go to, you know, stop gatekeeping, okay? That's for Sagittarius. And Capricorn, what do you need to leave behind for 2024? You can't take this with you into 2025, Bookie. I'm trying not to rush through because I want to make sure I give accurate readings. Capricorn, what do you need to leave behind in 2024? You cannot take this baggage with you, or whatever this is, this mentality, this baggage, this mindset. Again, but why I shuffle really good? Let me get 2 out then. All right, let's see. So you're not trusting in your intuition, Capricorn. You can't take that with you. You're gonna have to trust the visions that you get, because I feel like you get like visions, and I'm not talking about dreams. I'm talking about like you can sit down and you can just envision something. All right, somebody is trying to like imprint something, you know, like sear. You know how a cow branded. Somebody's trying to brand something into your mind, like sear it with fire. Okay, it's certain things that you're seeing, Capricorn. You need to pay attention to what you're watching, whether it's things out in the world or social media or whatever, but something that you're looking at is being seared into your third eye. Okay, so you have that type of ability. That's what it is, Capricorn. You have like a photographic memory. Okay, where you could see something and it actually sticks and it imprints into your third eye, which could be good and bad, because you don't want to sear negative things into your third eye, then you end up acting it out. Let's see what else. Okay, so yeah, you may have a blocked third eye chakra, or just try to clear out your third eye chakra. You do that by like stop watching television. You may need to reclaim your mind, reclaim your vision. This fire is giving me refine. Okay, so maybe limit what you're watching. Like stop watching all these scary movies. Okay, or stop watching all these love and hip hop shows that just don't mean nothing, because it's like imprinting something in your third eye, and we need your third eye open and cleared out. So for a little while, you're going to have to let go of technology, read some books or something. Okay. Block third eye chakra, lacking imagination, limited awareness, lacking insight, stress. Let go of the stress. All right. People getting you mad. Now it's stuck in your third eye. Then you're gonna act it out. You're gonna manifest. Okay. Unreceptive. So it's like maybe you're numbing yourself with certain things that you're watching, Capricorn. It's to numb you, and it's not really to like empower you. Don't close. It might be closed. Don't close it off. All right. And stop thinking again that everything is linear, or stop taking things literal. You know, Capricorn, you're going to have to think outside the box with certain things. Some things are just metaphors. Everything is not always A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. Everything's not always logical. You need to open up your third eye more and just think about the supernatural, the paranormal, okay, outside of what's normal. All right. So let's see what you need to release emotionally when it comes to your emotions and your blocks to love. What is blocking Capricorn from love in 2024 that you can't take with you in 2025? And these cards better be shuffled. Lack of self-confidence. Okay, so you need to be confident. If you are getting downloads, so you're getting these visions, and it's just like there's this passion about it, like you have to fulfill it, and be confident about it. Okay, once you get the vision and God gives you that battery and puts that battery in your back, you need to go after that vision. Stop ignoring your own imagination. Stop ignoring your own visions. Okay, that's why you need to turn off the TV for a little while, because it's blocking your third eye. You can't see what God is trying to tell you, what God wants you to act out and play out and manifest, which is not good, because if you're a master manifester with this third eye, that means that anybody can imprint something into your mind and you're going to act it out. So you're going to act out something negative. So you need to clear out. Don't be a puppet for people. Okay? It's the other way around. It's not the environment that you see and then you create. Is what's in your mind's eye, and then you create it into the environment. Okay? So lack of self-confidence. Yeah, you need to be confident in your visions and what God is showing you. Okay? Even, it doesn't matter what it is. Just be confident in it. Okay, that one popped out. When it comes to your finances again. So yeah, when it comes to like your money, what it is that you could be investing in certain things that's not good for you because you're not paying attention to what God wants you to invest in. So like I said, don't be a puppet financially for other people. Yeah, with the temperance in reverse, this means that you're ignoring your visions, your own visions. You're ignoring them. You'd rather burn your own visions like, I did have a dream and a desire to do this and that, but forget about it because the world is doing this and that. No, that's that lack of self-confidence that you have. And then you end up building the wrong things. You end up building for other people and not building for what God wants you to build with. So your visions are very important. Somebody's trying to keep you trapped, keep you as a puppet and dictate what is going on in your life. Don't let nobody dictate your life, Capricorn. Okay, and you might like to talk too much about spiritual endeavors. That's blocking you as well. That's blocking your third eye too. So if God gave you a vision and the first thing you do is, hey, listen, y'all, God gave me a vision to open up this shelter, and that's what I'm about to do. It's going to be a beautiful organization. Okay, yeah, I'm going to name it Help, Hope, and Safety. Stop. There ain't no reason for you to tell nobody, because you're probably telling people that's not going to help you. You're probably telling people that want to be destructive in your life, that want to stop you. So you might stop telling them about these visions as well, because that's blocking them too. Okay, keep it to yourself and then just act on it. That's it. And Four of Pentacles. So you feel like you have a responsibility to your community. There's nothing wrong with that. But you don't have to tell them everything. You're not responsible for telling them everything that you're doing. You're not the president. You don't have to go out there and be like, yes, and we're going to lower taxes. And you're not the president. You don't have to do that, Capricorn. Okay, relax. Relax. Like, you are seen in your neighborhood. You are seen in your community. So therefore, if you want to build something for your community, just build it. You don't have to tell them about it, because a lot of people, half the people in your community don't want you to do it. They're jealous that you are doing it. They don't want you to help other people. Okay, this could be people in any rank. Okay, you got bosses, you got entrepreneurs, you got other people in different financial rankings that probably don't want you. You know what I'm saying? They might feel like you're competition. You open up a facility or a store or institute or something like that, they're gonna think that you're competition. Just go ahead and do it. If God gave you the vision to do it, have that confidence and go ahead and do it in 2025. We're not telling everybody what we're doing. You're not the president. You don't have to be out here explaining everything. The president don't even explain everything. Okay, you saw Kamala? Kamala was like, yeah, there were things that was undone that we need to do, and we're going to do because it was undone. She ain't telling everything. You don't know what that means. That's a whole riddle. You know, she said, yes, there's a lot of stuff that was undone that we need to do. But anyway, yeah, you don't need to tell everybody everything. All right, so get that out your mind, thinking that you have to talk about it. No, you just have to do it, okay? And then complete it. That's it. Right, so that's for you, Capricorn. Okay. So, who's next? Aquarius. Okay, let's shuffle. Please give me some different alien cards. I'm going to shuffle it differently. Okay? Because if you want different results, you have to do different things. So let me shuffle it a little differently. I'm going to shuffle a little bit more. Okay, Aquarius, you know you're unique. And you know you're different. So we want something different. There we go. Look at you. Star seed. All right, so stop acting like you don't know who you are, Aquarius. Stop acting like God ain't sent you out here in the world. Like, who am I? Who is Aquarius? What am I supposed to be doing? I don't know. You're a star seed, baby. You a star seed. Let me see. 37. You a co-creator on this planet. Stop acting. You gotta act like you know. All right. So release this loss of identity thing. Stop acting like you don't know who you are. You know who you are. You know you're a star seed. You know you're special. You know you're gifted. You know you're talented. Okay. You know you're set apart. You know you're different. You know you're unique. Okay. Act like you know. And if you don't know, you better act like you know in 2025. Identity confusion. There ain't nothing wrong. Listen, don't let nobody steal your identity in 2025. Leave that in 2024. Like, no, this is mine. My name is on this seat and I'm sitting here. Okay? This is my crown. This is my seat. This is my outfit. This mine. I want to hear you regress back to being a toddler in 2025. Okay, Aquarius? I'm going to need you to be like, mine. And this is mine. This is me. That's mine. Okay? Go after what's yours. And don't let nobody take it from you. Okay? You're not confused. You know who you are. All right? And clinging to an outer identity too much to define yourself. Okay? Listen, Aquarius, you don't got to be like, you don't have to have an archetype. You are the archetype. Okay? You don't have to be like, I am Cleopatra. I am Nefertiti. No, Aquarius, you are you. Okay, we need you. We had Cleopatra already. We done had a few Cleopatras, okay? 1 through 7. We don't have them. We don't need Cleopatra to 8. We need an Aquarius number 1. Okay? We need you, number 1. We need people to try to be you. We need you to continue to set the bar, Aquarius. Okay? Your standards is up here and other people need to meet it. Okay, whatever Cleopatra did, whatever Queen Nefertiti did, or if you're a male, okay, maybe you're trying to fight, be like Mike Tyson. I'm the next Mike Tyson. You're not the next nothing. You're the first you. You are the greatest. Okay, we need you out here, Aquarius. We don't need you acting like someone else. We don't need you attaching yourself to some type of archetype. Okay, you don't have to be Isis. I am the goddess Isis. No. I am the god Osiris. No. You are Aquarius. And we need you to be yourself and allow other people to try to be you. Okay, so clinging to an outer identity too much, it's okay to like have a mentor. It's okay to have a mentor. But when it's like when you start to blend or blur the lines, right? When you start to blur the lines of the mentorship and the, nah, I'm this. No. You can have a mentor, it's okay. But it's when you're clinging to this outer identity too much just to define yourself. You can't cling on to Queen Cleopatra and be like, that's who I am. No, you're you. Okay, you don't have to be just like anybody else. You could be just like you and raise the bar. All right? So you need to know who you are. You're one of God's chosen. You're a star seed. Okay? You could also be in the bloodline. Okay? Like, I feel like Jesus had a bloodline. He did. He had mothers. He had, you know what I'm saying? You don't got to say that you're Jesus. You don't have to, but you are in that bloodline. Okay? You could say that you're Jesus' cousin. All right? You're Jesus' cousin Aquarius. Okay? All right, what is blocking Aquarius's heart chakra, or what's the block to love that Aquarius needs to release in 2024? What's a block to love that Aquarius needs to release in the year 2024? False self-beliefs. Same thing. Okay, so you're you. All right, Aquarius, you're you. You're not Nefertiti, reincarnated. You are Aquarius, first and last name. Okay, you are Megan Johnson. All right, you are Thomas McDonald. Okay, that's who you are, Aquarius. You don't need, the most you need is a mentor. You don't need to hold on to false self-beliefs. Okay, this could be negative beliefs as well. Okay, and it's false about you. Like, you might think that you're not good enough, or you're whatever negative thoughts that you're thinking about yourself that you really believe, you got to unbelieve it. Because when you start to believe things about yourself, you'll act it out and you'll live that out. So you need to raise the bar and set the bar. So release false self-beliefs about yourself, whether they're like kind of delusional, like too extravagant, like, I am the president, I'm Queen Elizabeth, and like, nah, chill. You're you, okay? And you're the perfect you for whatever you are in your life. Let's see, what else? What does Aquarius need to release financially? And you got to stop thinking that you everybody's mama. That's what I heard. You are not everybody's mother. You don't have to take care and nurture everybody. You don't have to take on that responsibility. That's what it is. You probably think like, well, I'm Nefertiti, I'm the queen, I'm Queen Cleopatra, I'm King Osiris, I'm the god Osiris, so I have this responsibility. No, you are Aquarius, and you have your own responsibilities. that identify with you and who you are. Let's see. Okay, like you're wearing yourself out over money. Like you're exhausting yourself for finances. Stop it. Stop going until like you're exhausted just for money. Okay, you don't have to work so hard. You don't have to fight to get money. It's not a challenge. Okay, so you may be like in competition when it comes to your finances. You may feel like you have an image to uphold, and you really don't. You don't, okay? Okay, maybe like I said, in the spiritual realm, it's like you must think that you're like actually Moses. You know, that's what I'm picking up. It's like you think that you are Moses and you have to do exactly what Moses do. You putting too much responsibility on yourself, Aquarius. You are. You just need to be the best you that you can be. And you are of the bloodline. Like I said, you like Jesus's cousin. You marrying him, you know what I'm saying? Great, 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 you know, cousin or something like that. Sister, niece, I don't know. You know, you are in the bloodline, but it's just like you may feel like your responsibility is more than what you think it is. Okay, so you're not supposed to go save the world. Don't go out into war. Okay, just because I'm Jesus's great 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 nephew, so I got to go out in this war and fight. No, you can do certain things from home. Okay, honestly, even though you're Jesus's relative or whatever, you can do it from home. Okay, you don't have to go out into the world and gather a group and take the Hebrews on over to the promised land. Aquarius, you don't have to do that. Ease up on yourself. All right, and release this baggage that you have. Like you feel like there's unfinished business with someone, let it go. The business is finished. You know, I know sometimes people hurt you and you don't want to be a victim, and you may want to go back and take karma into your own hands, but just leave that in 2024. Okay, let go of this mindset of the fact that you have to go back and maybe save people or go back and handle people. Okay, it's time for you to move forward with this beautiful mindset. Okay, I feel like you have a beautiful mind, Aquarius, and I feel like you can create with that mindset. But if you keep going back, you're just blocking your own self. You're blocking your own creations. You're blocking your own movement by saying, well, you know what? Nah, first I got to go save people. You don't got to save nobody. You're not Jesus. Maybe you are his great great. They telling me you his great 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 granddaughter, but you're not him. So you don't got to go back and save people. Okay, he could do that. There's already a Jesus. There's already, you know. So, and if you're holding on to any baggage, thinking that you have to go back and handle people, you ain't got to do nothing. Free yourself. You know, you have a beautiful mind. Go out there and just create beautiful things, you know, with authenticity. Okay, be your authentic self. And that's what you're good at being, Aquarius. You're good at being you. Trust me, people want to be you. Okay, if your name is Margaret Blanchard, trust me, people want to be Margaret Blanchard. They want to be you, Aquarius. Okay, it's good to have a mentor, but when them lines get blurred, okay, it's a thin line between like delusion and having a mentor, like a delusion of being that person and having a mentor. So you need to define those lines. Okay, my mentor is Cleopatra, but I am Stephanie Pentagrass, and you know what I mean. So, because there's people that's going to want to be Stephanie. I'm telling you, you're admired, you're loved. And stop competing when it comes to your finances. You don't need to compete. Okay, money is going to flow to you easily. Pisces. Last but definitely not least, my beautiful Pisces. All right, Pisces, what do you need to release for 2024? You can't take it with you in 2025, Pisces. Put it down. Okay, turning loose. Let's see. I do not want to see the same card. Okay. What's going on here? First of all, I'm hearing you got fire in your eyes. That's what I'm hearing. You got fire in your eyes, honey. Okay, Pisces. There's not much you need to release. If you're feeling stuck, you're not. Okay, you need to see your way out of situations. You need to remember that you can alchemize energy. Okay, you can turn any situation, any bad situation into a good situation. Remember that. Okay, what you see matters, what you know matters, what you do matters. You have the power, you have the ability, you need to remember this. You have the power and the ability to change situations. You're never stuck, you're never blocked. You just need to go off and meditate into something. Certain things are destined to you. You need to understand that as well. You have good things that's destined to you. So it doesn't matter, like sometimes it does matter what you do, right? But you need to go with the flow, okay? And focus on the end goal, okay? Focus on the end goal. Don't focus on how you're going to get there because you don't know how you're going to get there. But just focus on that, the fact that you're going there, okay? And that you're not stuck, you're not stagnant, and you're not in a rut. So you need to realize that you can see your way out of any situation. You can alchemize any situation. You walk into a room and the energy is like everybody fighting and arguing. Guess what, Pisces? You have the ability to just change that whole energy and everybody will be celebrating and having a party. You have that ability. Okay, so don't think that you don't have control over your life. You do. Okay, stop thinking that your destiny is horrible. Your destiny is not horrible. You have a beautiful destiny ahead of you. You have a beautiful future. Okay, and you can turn any situation, you can flip it and turn it into a whole 180 degree. I don't care what it is. You have that ability and you need to realize that. Stop thinking that you just got to go by what everybody else say is for your life. They're not the writers of your destiny. You are. Okay, it was like I was saying to, I think it was, who was it, Sagittarius? I was saying sometimes you can just change the energy of people. You go up to somebody got a mean, mugging face, you can change that energy. You have the ability to see it because you can see things coming. You can see subtle things coming. All right, you're never going to be, Pisces, you're never going to be uninformed. Like God is always going to warn you. You're always going to see it. Just use your eyes. Just look at the subtle changes and the signs. Okay, you can see it. What other people see as signs and symbols is going to be different for you, Pisces. All right, you're going to see the rain coming from a mile away, but it's going to be different. Okay, other people will look at the news. Oh yeah, the news said it was going to rain. You could smell the rain coming. Okay, or you know how some people, they knee, you know how your knee be like, yeah, it's going to snow because my knee acting up. Okay, it's going to be like that. All right, where you're just going to know the signs. So you may be looking for results and stuff like that. I'm not going to go deep because it's not a personal reading. Okay, but it's telling me that you need to refine certain things and adjust certain things. You have the ability to do so. Stop thinking that people could just give you a cold plate of food and you got to eat it. You don't got to, you can heat it up. Okay? The alchemist can turn base metals into gold. You could do that in any situation. Okay? You're like a chemist. You're a chef. And you got a lot of stuff that you need to release. It fell on the floor. You got two things. So the first one is unhealed abandonment wounds. So people done abandoned you in the past. Your mama, your daddy, lovers, friends, whoever. Leave that in 2024. Okay? Try to do your best to heal these abandonment wounds. Stop thinking that people are just going to leave you. Or you're just alone and you're lonely. No. Okay? Be that extrovert. Go up to people. All right? If you're feeling abandoned, go up to people. Don't try not to like hurt people. Try not to abandon other people because you just feel abandoned yourself. Like these unhealed abandonment wounds. You need to heal these. Okay? Like Libra. Stop feeling like people always leaving you and abandoning you. Okay? You can change this energy. You can go out and make friends. And complaining. I'm going to give you one more. I'll give you one more. Lack of self-commitment. So if you make a promise to yourself, keep it. If you say, well, I'm going to stop doing this to better my health, keep that promise to yourself. Stay committed to yourself. Stop giving up on yourself because that's the worst thing. That would make you, like, sometimes we think that when we tell people, okay, I'm going to do this for you and I'm going to do that for you, but then you don't come through. Sometimes we think that's the worst thing. But I feel like the worst thing is when you have lack of commitment to yourself. When you disappoint yourself, I think that's even worse because it's like you're lying to yourself and you're not keeping those promises with yourself. And if you can't keep those promises with yourself, you definitely can't keep them with other people. Okay, so you're not stuck, you're not stagnant. Stop complaining about your situation and change it because you can. Okay, you have unhealed abandonment wounds. It don't matter who left you. It doesn't matter. You still get up and you still do what you got to do. Just because people aren't around doesn't mean that you have to have that lack of self-commitment to yourself. It's like, say you have a workout partner. Okay, all of a sudden your workout partner leaves. So now you don't want to work out. No, continue to be committed to yourself. It doesn't matter who's in the picture. It doesn't matter who's out the picture. You want to keep doing what Pisces needs to do for Pisces because it's your destiny. It's nobody else's destiny but your own. I don't care if you're married. You still have personal goals. Okay, let's see. Okay, you have impulsive spending. Like you get angry and then you go spend money. Or you spend money based on your emotions and how you feel. Okay, so don't let your emotions dictate how you spend your money. Because you spend money like impulsively, you need to let that go. A lot of people do that. Okay, I'm mad. Let me go get me a hamburger. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't feel right. Let me go buy me a Michael Kors watch or something like that, you know. So try not to like allow your feelings to dictate your pockets. Okay? What's going on here in the spiritual world? Stop thinking that you have to like go to church. You may feel like you have to worship God around a whole bunch of people. You don't. You probably need to go hermit. Okay, you probably need to look within. Because if you feel like, yeah, that's probably the unhealed abandonment wounds as well. You think that you always got to do something with someone, people got to be around. You need to learn to go hermit for a little while, Pisces. You need to learn to be comfortable alone. Do that soul searching. You need to do some soul searching because it's like you got to be around a group. I got to go to church. No, the only way I could reach spirituality is through a group of people. I gotta go to church. I have to go to the temple. I have to go to the mosque. No, sometimes you just gotta sit by yourself and talk to God. Sometimes you can't hear God because there's so many people around you. Okay, this is about your destiny. Them people ain't going with you. Okay, when you go to judgment, what's the judgment is at the bottom? Yeah, when you go up to them pearly gates and God gonna be like, what did you do? You can't be sitting there, Pisces, talking about, what you mean? What we did? No, God is gonna be like, no, what did you do? Okay? We talking about your destiny and what you did. Don't stop trying to hide in the church. Okay? Stop trying to hide in the crowd. Release that. Stop thinking that, oh, together we all going to hell. Because, nope. God don't care about what we all did. God called you. Okay? Your line is connected to you. Okay? It ain't no we. It ain't no, well, the church did this. Nah. I told you to leave that church. I told you that's not even a good church to go to. I told yeah, stop thinking that you have to have like everybody or think that to reach spirituality, it has to be a group effort. It doesn't have to be a group effort all the time. No, it doesn't. A lot of times you just have to be quiet and look within. So you may have an issue like these unhealed abandonment wounds. You may have an issue with being alone. You could be codependent to a lot of people. You have to have a lot of people around you. And then when you have that crowd around you, you still don't feel like yourself anyway. So then that means you need to go hermit and look within. That esoteric knowledge you were talking about. Stop with the exoteric. Go look within, Pisces. What is God telling you? Okay? Because it ain't going to be no crowd when you go to heaven. It ain't going to be no crowd when you got to face God. God going to be looking at you in your eye. Where your soul is at. Your individual soul. And going to say, hey, did you do what I told you to do on earth? You was like, nah, but us in the church, we all, yeah. Mm-hmm. Don't do it. You don't got to take the group with you. And stop thinking that you have to struggle in order to get by in life. Like, why do you think that you have to be a part of the matrix, or you have to struggle, or life is gotta be hard. I gotta have these bricks on my back. I gotta do this. Life is not always so hard. Like, it's not the struggle that you think it is. You don't have to suffer. Okay, stop thinking that you have to have extra responsibility in order to get to achieve certain things, in order to get things done. Okay, so stop thinking that you have to carry all the weight by yourself. That's part of those unhealed abandonment wounds as well. Thinking, well, I guess I got to do everything by myself. I guess but then when it comes to your spirituality, you like it's us. No. Okay, you need to go to God for self. When you go to God for self, then He will ease things for you. He will ease your mind. Okay, you might be trying to go to the people to ease your mind, and all the people is doing is giving you more burden on your back. You may be trying to also keep yourself busy in order to like avoid certain emotions that you're feeling. Like, you could be trying to spend a lot of money, impulsively spending to avoid your own emotions. No, you got to look within. You got to be by yourself for a little while. You got to go hermit. Go sit in that corner. Go in that closet. Okay? And really look in the mirror. All right. So that's for everybody. I hope it resonated. I am going to timestamp them so you can go back and just look at it. I'll probably come back and do another reading because I just feel like a little unfulfilled with this reading. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like these should have been like individual readings, like individual Aries, what you need to release. I feel a little rushed through the reading. I'm not even gonna lie. So I will come back with something more slow pace, more accurate. Okay, because I don't feel fulfilled. I hope you guys got something from it, though. I hope you could get what you could, because I didn't go too far in. I didn't want to go too deep, because then I would be here from sun up to sundown. Okay, and I didn't want to stay too long, because I also have other things I wanted to put out. Like, this was about what you need to release. My next video, I want to do, what do you need to be committed to? Okay, and I probably will, I don't want to muddy the water by bringing out too many cards, so I might just do one card to say what does each sign need to stay committed to. Now that you know what you need to release for 2024, now we need to know, what do you need to commit to for 2025? And that's going to be my next reading. And I'm going to come back, and it's going to be slow paced. We're going to get a cup of tea. We're going to relax, and we're going to find out what each sign needs to stay committed to. Okay? I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for joining. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you very much for that super chat. The super. Thank you very much. That's my first one. Okay? And I'm going to see you guys in the next reading. Let me see. Let me say hi to the chat real quick. Hey, you really needed it? I'm so glad. I'm glad. I'm going to come back with what y'all need to be committed to. Okay, if you would like a general reading, just leave a comment and I'm going to get back to you. Or you can email me or hit the link in the bio. There's so many ways to get in contact with me for like a general personal reading. These are collective when I go live. So unfortunately, I can't do individual personal ones here. But I may make that a thing, okay? If you really want it, I'm going to put up a poll and just let me know if you want me to interact with you guys more and do like some general readings, some free readings during the live, okay? I'm going to put up a poll in about a couple of minutes. Take a break. We're going to come back for another collective reading of what you need to be committed to, okay? I love you guys, and I'm going to see you in the next one. I'm out.